All right, got the exhaust off. Pretty simple. 3 13 millimeters, and then you got two exhaust springs. This is factory. My machine is a 2020. I believe I don't know. It's a Turbo S. So I didn't want the plastic on the back. That looks pretty neat. It's holding up pretty good. So if you're a subscriber and you've watched me work on my 18 turbo, I did the same thing. I cut the intake side of the exhaust off. If you can see the welds right there, there is a channel right here that's where the catalytic converter is. And then you have what would that be? 1 2 3 4 chambers, it looks like. And you'll see, basically I'm just gonna delete the cat and make a straight pipe with a bunch of holes in there, and then I'm gonna put packing around there. I just brought this in from the house. It was 17.4 on the home scale. The wife took a guess and said it was 112 pounds, like I carry her by her belt loop or something. So 17.4. I can't justify spending $300 or more on exhaust, so I'm gonna customize the stock one again. So here we go. Whoops. All right, so here we are. Made some marks, put them back. Bam, that's what your cat looks like. Catalytic converter, soon to be no more. All right, a little elbow grease, and that's what it looks like. So that's one of the first chambers, so it goes through the cat into that chamber where all the holes are. You know, we're gonna eliminate that as well. So now it's time to cut I'm gonna cut this side, which I don't know what side I want to cut, because this is like two thin pieces of layers of metal, which you'll see, but I'll probably just do the back side. All right, stay tuned. All right, so it's been a little bit, but this is what's inside your factory RZR muffler here. So the cat right here, that goes in this section, as you've seen, and it goes in there, and then in this chamber, and then there's a tube wrapped with steel wool with a bunch of little tiny holes you can kind of see there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna leave that, and then I'm just gonna put a pipe in here. So eliminate this, and then just a regular exhaust pipe. That way it's straight through, and it still has somewhat some packing and some sort of baffle, you would say. You're gonna leave the spark arrestor, but that's gonna be a straight through design. So but yeah, there's welds that you got to get to that are welded to these. You know, you can see it's kind of a pain in the butt. I did it last time on my other one. Wasn't the end of the world, but it would be a lot simpler just to buy one, install a new one, call it a day, and just be done with it. I don't mind doing this. I mean, I've been at it for maybe a little over an hour now, so it is what it is. All right, so that's what I went with. Don't judge the welds. You're not on a welding channel. They'll work. So that exhaust pipe runs right through into here. So when I weld my intake on, well, intake pipe, that'll kind of get welded in there as well. So welding this piece on from last time was kind of a pain in the butt because there's two thin pieces of metal. You can see that. That can be a pain in the butt. You just burn through. again, I'm not a welder. Harbor Freight welder and self-taught. So getting better, just nowhere near a professional. So it is what it is. Oh well. Almost done with her. All right, so got her all welded up. She's probably, yeah, she's definitely still hot. So there is that, and here is that. Kind of ugly. You're not gonna see this, but pretty stoked. About to mount it on the machine, and we'll give you a sound clip of that. All right, got the helmet here going on, but got her well mounted, and I freaking stinking snapped that bolt. So the gasket was still good, and the machine's only got a little over 1,000 miles on it. So let's give it a whirl, eh? Either way, it sounds better, so. Sweet! I fire it up. Rev it up a little bit. Sounds slow. Go ahead and fire mine up. Turn yours off. The Ripper.
That was $5 grand.
That was $5 grand? Big difference. All right.
What do you think? It's nice. I like it. All right, here's your little grudge match. Daryl and Pancake.